Honorable Maxwell Ademola is on board. Good morning, Honorable.
Good morning. Good morning, Olumide. And I didn't get your name.
Vivian.
Vivian. Yeah, good morning, Vivian.
Good. It's always a pleasure to have you join us. So let's hit the ground running. What are the main reasons behind Nigeria's proposed VAT increase? Let's start with that. Then I have a follow-up to that question.
Okay. Once again, good morning and to the viewers. The first and foremost, the federal government has come out to say that there will be no VAT increase and status quo will remain. But when we are talking about that, when we talk about VAT increase and the need for VAT increase, we look at the advantages why we have to increase VAT. We need the government needs more revenue, definitely, and we basically need a lot of money we need to get a lot of funds outside our our oil dependent and our non-oil economy base. The country is trying to diversify from dependent on oil, and that is a very fantastic. Increasing the value-added tax is one way to achieve that. However, beyond increasing the taxation, it's not just about increasing tax. The reforms have been targeted at inclusion. Like the president once said, you see, rather than increasing the VAT, the focus of this government have been like expanding the tax net so that more people who don't pay tax can pay. Then and the level of online commerce activity going on, so those ones too can be captured. What I'm saying in essence is that the reform is not necessarily geared towards increasing just the rate, which is just one side of it. Mm-hmm. Also, we have to look at the inclusion. Inclusion of other people who are not currently paying taxes and taking advantage of the growing e-commerce industry.
All right. Now, you said one of the reasons...
And rightfully said, truly, he also said that our VAT is still not up to other West African countries. Mm-hmm. So our VAT is one of the lowest in the world.
Yeah, it is one of the lowest in the world. But considering the current economic situation in the country right now, you had said increasing the VAT is necessary to run government. How about the people that are crying of hunger? Is this the right time to increase VAT? Because you said the federal government had come out to say there's been no increase in VAT. But the Presidential Committee on Fiscal Policy and Tax Reforms has made a proposal for VAT to be increased from 7.5% to 10%. Is this the right time?
The Presidential Tax Reform Policy, I think we recall, I'm trying to remember his name now, but I know fully well he's a tax expert. He's somebody who has headed taxation for one of the biggest tax firms, biggest accounting firms in Africa. So he understands the tax business and the tax market. And let me also remind you, he was not a politician. He got that job after criticizing the president about a year ago on issue of taxation. So he's somebody I believe that he knows what he's doing. But yes, there's hardship in the land. It's not good for the optics. Talking about increasing tax now, it's looking like they've increased fuel, they want to increase taxation. But the truth is that it's not the right time. Like that's what the government has said, it's not the right. That's what the government has said that it's not the right time. But the truth is, it's a matter of time. There is need for us to up this VAT from 7.5 to 10. And let's not forget, it used to be 5.
All right, thank you very much.
So there's need to still go further.
All right, yeah, you said something earlier on that our VAT is the lowest in the world. So I want to take you up on that.
I didn't say it's the lowest. I said it's one of the lowest.
One of the lowest. All right, yes, I'll still take you up on that. Now, how does Nigeria's current VAT rate compare to other West African countries? And of course, what economic benefits are expected from aligning closer to the regional average?
Well, I don't think there is any advantage aligning to the regional average. I can't think of any because there's no joint ECOWAS policy on taxation. And if there is, probably I'm not aware if such exists. However, the advantages of improving taxation, even at all levels, is benefit of all of us. It's not as if the federal government does not take all the VAT. I hope you are aware. Yes. The states take majority of the VAT. And I think that law that's been addressed already. So more money into the hand of the government, more available funds is to be able to do more for the people. And like I said, we're trying to move away from oil. We can't keep depending on oil alone now to generate revenue. So taxes are one very critical way. But tax is one way we can make more money. And like I said, rather than the president has only been a proponent of not increasing tax, rather expanding the tax net. There's a viral video where he said they should do something about the taxes, that if everybody is not paying tax, inclusive of Ademola Tinubu, there's a video of that everybody should pay taxes. So what I'm saying is there are a lot of people who still don't pay taxes. There are still so many people who still don't pay taxes. A lot of people are not paying enough taxes. That I don't want to go into politics, but there's a presidential candidate who could won a presidential candidate who won a presidential election whose taxes was still less than 20 million in a year. For somebody who is an acclaimed billionaire, money they can dash people. So a lot of people still don't pay taxes. We still don't pay enough taxes. So the timing might not be right, the optics might not be wrong, but I still believe that we still don't pay enough taxes. And government we still have a revenue problem. So if we are going to do anything we can do to improve our revenue, we will do it. But fine, the moment, the timing might be wrong. That's why government is saying that for now, fine, there might be a recommendation on board, but it is not the right time and it's not happening now.
All right. So you were asking for the man helming the tax reforms committee. He is Taiwo Oyedele. I just wanted to bring that up. Now, you said Nigerians are not paying enough tax, and there are some people that are not even doing it at all. Now, why do we pay tax in the first place? So that we can have essential amenities, yeah? So that government can provide essential amenities for Nigerians. Is the government doing enough when we have roads with potholes, no potable water, run down primary healthcare centers? Now, when you juxtapose this with the payment of tax, is government doing enough, even with the tax it's collecting?
Are we paying enough? No. Do we have the tax culture? I think no.
Yeah.
And that's inclusive of everybody.
Yeah.
So because the only people who don't escape the tax net in Nigeria are the civil servants directly.
But that's not even honorable. That's not my question.
I am coming to your question.
Okay.
So, are you seeing your tax at work in Lagos? Let me return the question to you.
No, are you seeing your tax?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. For instance, am I seeing it? Are you seeing the tax at work in Ondo for what we pay? Yes. Do we want more? Of course. Can there be room for improvement? Yes. And that is why we are here. It's our job as the leaders of the people and the key political actors to improve the lot of the people. See, Nigeria is not just about politicians, about government. It's about citizens too. So let citizens do their part so they can hold the government accountable for their part. Okay. The other day let me just go local. The other day I was chairing an IGR committee, and when I was looking at it, and I was supposed to ask, are people thinking this is a compensation package? They're giving we're talking about generating revenue for council, and people are not doing their part. So I think everybody must do their part. So when you do it's a two-way thing. So when you do your part, then you can hold us responsible to our part. But if you don't do your part, if you don't pay your taxes, there's not much of expectations too. Because people will be the politicians who might think they are doing you a favor. But I cannot be paying my taxes, and I will now be I will go there and tell you, sir, we pay taxes here now. Why is our road like this? Why can't we access all these things? So it's a two-way thing. I think the citizens should do their part. Let the government do their part.
All right, thank you very much. Now, earlier on, I always like to pick some of your thoughts, and this one is a personal statement you made. You said that moving from oil to tax is a very good thing, but I feel, isn't that skipping a whole lot of
moving from oil to non-oil revenue,
like tax?
No, like
tax.
Okay, well,
yes.
Yeah.
So now, what I'm saying is, we have a whole lot of other things that we can actually even concentrate on, thereby reducing tax. For instance, we have so many mineral resources that we've not even tapped. We have gold, we have diamond, we have so many precious stuff. We have iron, the Ajakuta steel is still there. Don't you think that the government can also focus on that? And secondly, you kept on saying that government is looking for ways to generate revenue, but don't you think that the government should focus more on solving problems, easing the pains of Nigeria, rather than becoming some sort of, if you permit me to say the word, a private private-owned business whereby profit is always what it's concerned about.
No, that's not true. No, the government is not a profit-owned business. At the same time, the government must not be allowed to run down. Somebody made an analysis that we have spent $150 billion in 10 years defending the naira, whereas Dangote refinery cost just $20 billion. So the truth, so as much as we are looking at one aspect, we should also be looking at the other side. Yeah, there's so many. What the government has done enough to reduce taxes now. The lot of agricultural tax holidays. There's a lot of taxes that there are a lot of import waivers, a lot of food substandard products. So what the government is doing, the government is actually removing taxes on some things, then taxing on some other areas. So don't make it look like the government is increasing taxes on all of us while we are suffering. No, there are tax rebates, there are tax holidays, there are some other ways. Then we're talking about harnessing resources. Then the government has been harnessing other areas of other resources, like other minerals, other agriculture and IT, whatever. Those other real estate, a lot of other things have been giving revenue. If you look at the breakdown, you see that it's just not only on value-added tax. So I don't want to agree with that assertion. I don't agree with that assertion totally. So the government has been looking at other aspects, but that does not mean that we should not be responsible people. I'm Yoruba now. We've been paying taxes for more than 500 years. So it's paying taxes not alien to Yoruba people.
Okay.
It's called Shakole.
That's
attribute. People have been paying it to government, so we know it's the right thing to do as a responsible citizen.
That's an interesting angle you just brought up. But to wrap this up, though, in a minute, Honorable, if you can answer this, how might the increase in VAT impact small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs in Nigeria? Is there a negative impact?
Yeah, a lot of people are always of the opinion that increased VAT would have a revenue, will have an impact on, will have a negative impact on. A lot of people have the opinion that increased revenue will have a negative impact on small businesses. But at the same time, I believe that increased revenue will create more opportunities, there will be more money to give to more small businesses. So what you lose in taxes, you can make it up in direct investment in your business and enabling environment.
Okay. All right. Just one more question. You might decide to answer it or not. Talking about seeing our tax work. If you look at the Nigerian police force, would you say that our tax is at work? Look, the whole
Nigerian police force.
Yes, and
the Nigerian police force is being reformed. Thankfully, we have a very seasoned and respected and good police officer as the IG, Adelosoye. So, and I think he's doing a fantastic job. He's been doing a lot of reforms. Recently, they are saying they are going to employ more police officers to address youth unemployment. So where are they getting money to do all those things from? It's from the taxes. So yeah, see, there's one thing. Let me live with this. Yeah, there are problems. We all know there are problems. But I have decided to focus on looking for solutions to these problems rather than complaining about it, because the truth is, complaining about it will not solve the problems. Okay. But as we are discussing this morning now, that we are exchanging ideas, we'll be looking for our solutions, and God help us, one of these days, we'll get closer to our goals.
Wow.
Which is the Nigeria of our dream. But finally, Nigeria of our dreams is responsible of everybody. Nigerians too should love Nigeria. It's not as if, because somebody said that Nigerians don't love Nigeria. That's the problem. So what they do is just like take out short of the country. People must love Nigeria to give more to Nigeria too. Then Nigeria will give to you. And let us not forget, the leaders are the reflection of the people.
Yeah. That's a good one. The leaders are a reflection of the people, really.
Exactly.
I agree.
Thank you very much, Adelosoye. Maxwell, it's been a lovely conversation we had, and of course, we do appreciate your thoughts.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Please call again.
Definitely, we will definitely take you up on that.